You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, these times are kind of weird sometimes, you know? Especially if you actually work for a left-wing company like the Woke Disney Company. And the Walt Disney Company owns ABC and ESPN. And they actually do carry WNBA games. Now, when you combine Walt Disney and the Woke WNBA, it is a recipe for woke disaster, folks. Now, Rebecca Lobo, who works for ESPN covering the WNBA, she made a reference to somewhat MAGA, I guess you could say. And that actually happened during the broadcast because her and a broadcast partner, Pam Ward, were debating a foul call. Rebecca Lobo felt one way, Pam Ward felt the other way. And then it seems like Pam Ward got triggered by what Rebecca Lobo actually said because they disagreed. But when you work for a woke company, you're all supposed to be on the same page, right? Well, that wasn't the case. That was not the case whatsoever. And what's sad about it is Rebecca Lobo apologized after a dark silence for about, what I would say, 10, 15 seconds, something like that. Now, this happened during the Indiana Fever and Las Vegas Aces game. So this was a Caitlin Clark game, and clearly more people were going to be watching this game than pretty much any other WNBA game. What was the offense that Rebecca Lobo said? She said, that's what makes America great. Not exactly make America great again, but I guess, you know, to these Marxists, anything with America and being great, that's offensive. That's offensive. And Rebecca Lobo apologized for that. She changed her wording on this. This is completely ridiculous, folks. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, right over here on Outkick, ESPN, Disney, and WNBA silence on Rebecca Lobo apologizing for saying, quote, that's what makes America great. Folks, what is offensive by saying that? Is America not supposed to be great? If you're leftist, you know, you want every other country to be great except for America. And the Walt Disney Company is pretty anti-American, in my opinion. Anyway, it says here, during Sunday's WNBA game between the Indiana Fever and Las Vegas Aces, an awkward moment arose when ESPN commentator Rebecca Lobo used the phrase, that's what makes America great, and then later apologized. Yeah, this is pretty pathetic. This is actually what happened. While discussing a foul call, Lobo and WNBA play-by-play announcer Pam Ward debated officiating. Lobo noted that Ward's disagreement with her on the assessment of a foul on a screening Aces player makes America great, a comment that left Ward silent. Lobo soon backtracked. Now in the clip, you don't actually see Rebecca Lobo and Pam Ward, but I really would like to see video of them actually doing that thing in this debate about Make America Great. Because I'm pretty sure that Pam Ward was stunned and did not have a happy look on her face. But let's go ahead and listen into this clip right here, guys. Here we go.
So they disagree with you. They do, and I disagree with them, and that's fine. That's what makes America great, right, Pam Ward? I should rephrase that, yes. But yeah, I did think
opinion are perfectly
yes,
fine.
that's a better way to say it. Sorry about that.
Wow. Clearly, Pam Ward didn't like hearing America and great in the same sentence. Because Rebecca Lobo said, "Isn't that what makes America great, Pam?" or something like that. And Pam did not respond. She probably turned to Rebecca Lobo and said, "What are you doing? Are you, dare I say, MAGA? Or dare I say, should you actually believe that America should be great? How offensive is that?" This is crazy. Crazy. Rebecca Lobo should have not apologized to this. For one thing, I don't even think she was making a political statement. I really don't. But we know we live in the Trump derangement era. And of course, Trump's slogan in all of his campaigning has been to make America great again. And to these leftists, they must be against anything Trump. Even though, like I said, I'm not sure if Rebecca Lobo was even trying to be political. I don't think that she was. I mean, they disagreed on a call. Hey, in this country, you're allowed to disagree. Except when you're on the left. You know, people, man, if you're on the left, man, these leftists, man, will cancel you immediately. If you disagree 1% with them, man, they want you to be a mindless zombie on the left. They don't want you to think for yourself. And we're talking about a WNBA game. A WNBA game. Folks, I'm curious. I don't watch the WNBA. Maybe I actually have to ask Rhodes. Do they even show the national anthem at WNBA games? We know the WNBA is super woke, man. Super woke. I believe we still actually had teams that refused to go on the court during the national anthem not long ago. I could be wrong about that now. Maybe all the teams are doing it. Maybe there's still some players that actually refuse to go out. But that's how crazy, super woke the WNBA is. I mean, did you guys hear what Natasha Cloud said the other day on X? Now, this is getting off of basketball, but this is a basketball player who's definitely a leftist calling for the impeachment of President Trump. Why? Because he conducted strikes on Iran. Yeah. And last time I checked, pretty much every single president has done military strikes. We're not talking about a war. We're talking about just military strikes. And because he did that, she called for his impeachment. But I'm pretty sure she was silent when Barack Obama did it and Joe Biden did it too as well. Yeah. But got off track right there, man. But this is just setting the foundation, man. We're dealing with the WNBA. The wokest of the wokest sports league. This is utterly ridiculous, guys. Rebecca Lobo should not apologize for anything, but she did it anyway. She shouldn't have done it. She was talking about a foul call. I don't even think she's really trying to be political with that. Our disagreements are what actually makes America great. Because guess what? There's countries out there where you actually can't disagree. Look at communist China, communist Cuba, communist Venezuela. You can't disagree. You can't. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.